Wabora wanaka. Wabora. Do you guys remember Pastor Makamu? Pastor Makamu is a pastor, businessman. All pastors are businessmen. That one I'm just adding it in there. If you know, you know. But he's a pastor of a church, big church, and also a TV presenter of a show called Reatsotela on Mojalav. Pastor Makamu 2021 was caught in a big scandal where he was recorded in a call. In this call, Mr. Makamu was begging, like on his knees. And I said, Pastor, you are thinking, begging for blessings? That makes sense. I mean, pastors beg for blessings all the time from God, right? But that's not what Pastor Makamu was begging for. Pastor Makamu was begging a young woman at the church to help him. You know, you're probably thinking, yeah, young women help in the church to clean the church and do all these other things. Marantate Makamu didn't want any of those things. Pastor Makamu wanted something else, something sexual. Master Makamu wanted to release his sexual frustration. And it happened, this thing, Sunday. You know, when these kind of things happen, like you are wondering, what was going on? Pastor Makamu just left church and immediately wanted a relief, or was he immediately attacked by the demons while he was giving his sermon that Sunday? When this man was caught on this call, he obviously lied, as you do, as a Christian pastor who is obviously possessed by demons. He lies. Pastor Makamu claims that his erotic begging of this young woman who had nothing to do with sex at all. Pastor Makamu wanted keys, keys to church, to heaven, because he's definitely not going there. But what Pastor Makamu realized, you know what, this is not working. He changed his story, as you do, as a Christian pastor who has a lot of power over the church people, over the flock. As a pastor, you are called a leader, and everyone else is a sheep. So you are leading the flock. Pastor Makamu changed his story, and he was like, obviously I was not looking for a key. I'm definitely getting into heaven. But something happened. Do you guys know of Lucifer? There's a story of Lucifer in the Bible. This man, Lucifer, attacked Pastor Makamu. He terrorized him on that Sunday afternoon. Corey, Pastor Makamu didn't know what was going on even during this call. He was possessed. He was not himself at all. So, the Christian, as you do as Christians, when your pastor is in trouble, you pray for him. That's the right thing to do. It's the Christian thing to do. Young women of the church, old women, old men, surrounded this man and prayed for him after he erotically asked for sex from a young woman from church. These people protected him. They came to his aid. Obviously, this man would never do something like this. Something must be wrong. He has absolutely never done something like this before. Well, Jub Jub is following in Makamu's footsteps and has now involved God in his accusations of murder, rape, and assault. Jub Jub has decided, instead of the truth, how about I call on God? Instead of evidence, how about Psalms? Did I pronounce it correctly? Psalms. Yes, the Psalome specifically 121. Jub Jub has asked for strength from God, has asked to be protected from all these accusations and lies. I've always thought that a relationship between God and a human being is supposed to be an intimate thing. Something that you have, not necessarily in secret, but something that is sacred, something that you want to protect, from outside people and eyes and anyone who is not yourself. Because God has lambasted in Matthew's anyone who has prayed in public as a sort of a way to show others that he prays better or whatever. He's called them hypocrites. But Jub Jub, even though clearly God doesn't necessarily agree with being posted on Instagram, Jub Jub has decided to, you know what? Maybe manipulate people. Because that's how it feels like he's doing. Feels like he's trying to actively manipulate people, trying to appeal to people's Christianity and religion. And Jub Jub might be perfectly innocent. But when someone involves God and emotions instead of honesty, facts, you start to wonder, did he do it? Of course, I'm not saying he did, but I'm just saying you start to wonder, why are you manipulating people if the truth is on your side? Why do you need to pull strings, emotional strings, involve emotions instead of evidence, and at least an alternative to what happened? But let me know what you guys think of this situation. Like, subscribe, and share if you like the video. I am out.